Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the Carbootcrafter, and I'm coming on with the cutest little Halloween project which I saw on Pinterest earlier today. All you need is a ball of wool. Now this one I got from Home Bargains. It's 100 grams. I had been into Poundland and they've got these ones, but this was £1 for 50 grams and this was £1 for 100 grams. So I think the Home Bargains one was the better option. I know the other one's black, but that's for another project. Anyway, so you need some white wool. You need a toilet roll, and you need either googly eyes like I've got here, or a couple of black buttons, or you could even use a permanent marker pen if you wanted, but let me show you. Oh, and you'll need your, if you've got googly eyes, buttons, or even some felt, you will need your glue gun. Right, let me show you. So you're going to take your toilet roll and you're going to flatten it so that it's nice and flat like that. Then you're going to take your white wool and you're going to wrap it round however many times you feel necessary. Right, so just wrap it round like that. So it's like a bit like a pom-pom, but not quite, that we're making. So just keep wrapping and wrapping until you feel that you've got enough on there to make a ghost. So keep going, and you can make these bigger. They are ghosts. You can make them bigger, but you would use either I suppose you could get some stiff card, a box cardboard would be useful, or even a kitchen roll in a tube, and flatten that and cut it to whatever size you want. I have made a rather large one and I'll show you how I've done that after I've done this one, but let me just show you this one first. So keep going until you're happy with however many. And this I've made, this is my third one I've made using this ball of wool, and one of them was an extra large one, so there's plenty on this ball. Okay, keep going and then stop when you feel you've got enough. I think a couple more turns and I'm going to stop on this one. So there you go. So that's me stopped. I'm just going to cut that off like that. Then I'll need a piece like that, and I'm just going to thread it under there. So trying to make sure I get all of my wool. So I'm going right behind all of the wool, thread it through, then bring it all the way to the top like that, and you're just going to tie it off. So like I said, it's a bit like making a pom-pom, but it's not. So put it nice and tight and double knot that, or box knot it like that, and that's going to hold it all in place for you while we go on to the next step. So the next step is to get your scissors behind the wool again, and you're going to cut all the way through like that. I'm using these are dressmaking scissors, so they're really useful for cutting through material like that. Okay, so we've got a few odd bits we can get rid of, and that's the top of my ghost, which I shall use to hang it up. So just kind of run your fingers through it like that. Looks like a tassel at the moment, and you're going to get another bit of your wool. Like I said, it's a really quick and easy one. This is so simple to do. Lay that down, and you're going to lay your ghost across it like that, right at the top, because we want the head bit there. and you're just very simply going to bring that over and double knot, box knot across there, so that it does look like a bit like a tassel. I'm not pulling it as tight as I probably would if I was making a tassel, because I want that to be quite a fluffy kind of top there. Flip it over, and I'm going to double knot it on the other side like that. One, two, and we're nearly finished. So the one, I always let the one lie down because it kind of wants to go that way, but this one won't, so I'm just going to chop that one off near to the knot as I can, and then decide which is your favourite side to be the front. And I'm just going to use my scissors just to cut off some of those longer pieces. I'm not going to worry too much about getting it all completely straight and even. But there we go. I've got my googly eyes, and I've got two odd sized ones here because I thought those would be fun. Let's pop my wool to one side. Got my glue gun, and very carefully bring a little bit of glue on the back of that one and popping that on. There we go. And then this tiny little one is going to be a little bit more of a challenge, so I'm just going to hold it down like that. Little bit of glue on there, and flip it over and pop it on. I thought it'd be fun to have the two different sizes on there and see how it turns out. And there we go. That is my ghost all done and dusted. How quick and easy was that? I mean, mad. You can do them, like I say, whatever size you want. So I've already done a couple that size. This one is a rather large one, and I made this one by wrapping, if I just move these out of the way, bring in my wool. So I hooked my wool in like that, and then went round my elbow and back up and kept winding, a bit like you did when you were at school, when you were wrapping up the skipping rope or something like that. So I kept winding. So what I plan on doing is having this one in the middle, and then having like a garland across. So using some of my white wool, I'm going to, whoops, I've put a knot in that now, haven't I? Look, let's unknot that very quickly like that. So what I intend to do is tie off the middle one, the big one in the middle. So I'm going to tie it to my piece of wool. So tie it up. Actually, what I need to do is tie it in a way that it ties to the wool and doesn't then shift along. So maybe if I do it like this and pull that through, will that work? I wonder. We can but try. There we go. So that ties it there nice and tightly. So if I pull that tight and then tidy that up by snipping that bit off, and then do the same with these. So I'm going to come a few inches along and tie this one on as well, my little ones. So these are my toilet paper ones. Like I say, if you've got some really strong card, or even from a cardboard box, you could measure it and make these a little bit bigger, but I like the toilet roll size. Again, I'm just going to snip those pieces off. I'm going to come this side and do the same. Let's see, measure it like that, put that round, thread it through, and laying it out like this, make sure that all my ghosts are pointing the right way as well, so that we've not got any that are flipping round and facing the wrong way. Make that nice and tight, snip that off, and now I have a ghost garland. So I'm going to do a few more and put them on my garland, and those will go up in the porch for Halloween. So yeah, very quick, very simple. Like I say, I saw it on Pinterest and thought I really need to have a go at that because it looks like such fun. And luckily enough, I was due to go to the shops anyway, so I managed to pick up some rather gorgeous wool. Okay guys, well, I'll see you in the next one. Happy Halloween. Bye.